My name is Hayley, and I'm an audio engineer. My birth name was John. I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years, and I went in right after high school. As a guy, like before I transitioned, I was very unhappy with who I was and being a guy. It felt like it didn't feel right. I knew something was up since I was about 7 years old, I think is when I first started to notice that I had this strange feeling I should have been a girl. I didn't feel like a boy, but I knew I was a boy, so I was very confused. I didn't know how to deal with those thoughts. I grew up in a very religious Christian family. Religion was a big part of suppressing all those feelings. I thought that it was a abomination. I was ashamed of my feelings, you know, like the thoughts I had, I just thought there must be something wrong with me, and I would just try and like block it out, and I would try and bury it. I didn't know who I was. I mean, I just felt lost. I didn't even connect with who I was in the mirror. I'd see myself in the mirror and I'm just like, there he is, this familiar stranger that's always following me into the mirror. But one thing I think is worth pointing out is that sexuality has nothing to do with being transgender. It wasn't so much about sexuality or who I was attracted to. It was about the fact that when I looked in the mirror, it wasn't me that I was seeing. When you really honestly examine yourself without fear of what other people think. Sometimes being brave is just being honest, truly honest, and putting yourself out there. I had no choice. If I lost my family, my friends, if I ruined my career, whatever, it was so important for me to realize my real identity that it was like being underwater and not being able to breathe, and that instinct you have to take a breath. Honestly, I've been really surprised with how everybody's been very cool about it, very supportive, very positive. The only hard part was my family. Coming out to my mom was obviously very difficult. I've had kids laugh at me, I've had girls laugh at me, and I was just like, I mean, it made me cry, you know, it hurts. And they can laugh and they can point, but they'll never be able to take away how happy I am. This is what happiness is. Happiness is loving yourself. Happiness is accepting yourself and being honest about who you are and just putting it out there in front of, like, this is me. My name is Hayley. I'm a transgender woman, and I'm a real person just like you.